sound on? Doesn't seem like the sound's on. Stick with me here. This is the fun part. Sound, sound, sound. Okay, there we go. So, we are...
Oh?
Here's the all-important question. We have the sunlight. How about now? Can you hear it? I'm talking. We're gonna get audio worked out. Cool. So, let's see. Oh, last time we had the very painful run back because we forgot to pick up the sunlight maggot. Now we've got it. So it seems like, you know, rules are rules. We got to go down into the crypt, the bone chimney and beyond. Hello, everyone, just getting here. Happy Friday night. What a time to play Dark Souls. So we were finally, after such a long time of kind of attempting to get everything we need on this run, I think we've got it all. Like, I think we're kind of just ready to boogie. So now we can just go on, and we got to kill Nito, we got to kill Manus, we got to kill Sif, and we got to kill the Four Kings. That's right, I could not be the chosen one. Elden Ring hype. Let's talk about the Elden Ring. Yes, I think that trailer is very exciting. I had a couple feelings about it. I mean, one of which is that the kind of, like, the very memey, like, oh my gosh, when's Elden Ring gonna come out? I always felt, oh my gosh, that, I would like to not die here. I always felt, it was like, Sekiro came out not that long ago. I think we can handle it. But it was very nice to get confirmation that it's being made and, you know, all of that. When I first saw the trailer, I was a little bit disappointed that it looked so Soulsy, in like the pure art style, you know, that it was like, oh, you're fighting a bunch of big dudes in armor, and here's, you know, a big guy in armor with a weird weapon, or, you know, I was hoping, I think, for something a little bit more, you know, like, Sekiro, pretty different art style. Bloodborne, pretty different art style. Elden Ring, similar. But I have watched it several more times since then. One, I think it is just beautiful. Like, even within the kind of what we understand as the Souls aesthetic, I really like what's going on. I like how big things are. I like that it feels, you know, it's not that every big thing is like Shadow of the Colossus, but in some cases, things are legitimately reminiscent of Shadow of the Colossus, and I think this is one of them. Yeah, I'm really excited to see, yeah, I want to see their kind of, how their gameplay design evolves, because I think that, even if it looks Soulsy, I have confidence that there will be some rather significant gameplay changes that they didn't not call it Dark Souls for, you know, for no reason. So we'll see. And I truly did not expect a release date, so that's really exciting. I think it's interesting to see, you know, From just has an engine. I hate to talk about engines sometimes because it's so easy to not know what the hell you're talking about. But, like, there is just a look to From games where it's like, that looks really good, and it also looks, you know, like a higher resolution version of the thing you were making. And the Demon Souls remake was interesting. Guess I just can't pick that up. The Demon Souls remake was interesting because it did not have that aesthetic. It was clearly made in, you know, Blue Point's engine, whatever that may be. I don't know if it's just Unreal or something. And so it was like, here's, you know, this is a different look for the Souls series, and I kind of wondered with a generation jump and whatever, if From would have something like that too. And I saw it and I was like, oh no, this looks, you know, this looks like the games that we are used to them making. Is this interesting? Me just talking about how a thing looks like what we would have expected. I don't know. I am very excited about it. I mean, there is no universe in which I would not purchase that game. But now you know, I'm excited. Have they confirmed that it is or is not cross-generation? Because that would interest me. That would interest me. My guess is that it will be, but who knows? It is cross-gen. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, you know, it's been in development for a while. No need to make it not. So, you know, I think Imran Khan said on Twitter the other day, he was like, there are a lot of games that I know for a fact were being developed for cross-generation and then decided to go, you know, new gen, next gen only, kind of as like a marketing push in itself. Like, oh, play this game on PS5 only. I think it'll be a while before we start getting games that are actually designed with the console capabilities in mind. I am playing this on a PC right now, just a normal-ass PC, and it is the remastered edition of the game, which on PC just kind of means it's functional. We've gotten to the point where I can make a lot of mistakes and still be pretty much fine here. Thank you, James Does Games. I hope you have had a good day as well. I do always kind of lose track of where I am. I don't think we want to go down there. There's the kind of hidden bonfire. I mean, I guess we could go down there. It would just mean we were putting a lot of faith in our... Nope. Thank you, A Sexy Guy, for the Prime subscription. You know, sometimes you spend a lot of time theory crafting and then you just get stabbed by a bunch of skeletons, and it turns out it doesn't matter that much. There is a... I mean, there are a couple catacomb skips that I always do to an extent that I feel like I don't actually have a good understanding of the area because I only know how to play it using those skips. So then when you're trying to be like, where am I? What am I doing? It gets hard. Like, if someone told me, like, find the blacksmith that's down here, I would have a very hard time doing so. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if, like, you know, the new Ratchet certainly seems like a, you know, that wouldn't be possible on previous gen systems. But you know, but also game production, even though Insomniac is a very close partner of Sony, like, game production lines are long, and it is, I'm sure they started working on it before, like, PS5 details were finalized. Oh, there's a man. Whenever we see one of those, we're like, well, at least we haven't been here before. We are about to about to. We will encounter at some point the wheel skeletons, which are everyone's favorite. Oop. So this is where I think we actually are about to see the blacksmith, though maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Yeah, here we go. It's kind of fun. He's like a weird NPC. You're like, oh no, I'm gonna have to fight this guy? No, he's chill. Him and his Davy Jones ass skeleton beard. It's a wild choice. That voice does sound like it was recorded on like a iPhone 3. It's such a wild choice to have a skeleton have a beard. What is the beard made out of? Look, I know a lot of people talk about my beard, but it's not made of bones. Okay, you're correct. It is made of bones. When did the bones appear on him? Should we upgrade our armor? I never upgrade armor, but it's like, well, we've spent souls on basically everything that we're going to. Oh, so it's collagen. Oh, fuck. Oh! Run, run, run! That was actually, knock on wood, not too awful. It's much worse. Oh, we need to go into the painted world. We haven't done that. Oh, God. You know, if we hadn't upgraded our dress there, we might be dead. Ashes in the Hourglass. What are your thoughts on Metroid Prime? Here's a confession. I've only played Metroid Prime 3. I played the one for Wii, which I liked a lot, but I haven't gone back to the other ones. I'm very curious about them, and you know, I obviously just kind of know their legacy from being in the game space. Yeah, if they came to Switch, maybe I would play them. If they came to Switch and I was like on a trip, I would play them. But it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, every game is kind of a trade-off of not playing other games. Good God. That was quite a lot of damage we did to him. I can't believe that. Honestly, we did take an embarrassing amount of damage for that fight because we got hit once. That was something. Welcome to Pinwheel, everyone. Okay, so now we're going to put on our headlamp and venture into the Tomb of the Giants. Hello, sir. This is another area where it's like, I always manage to make my way through, but if someone asked me to draw a map of it, I would not be able to. I do love any game that actually does true darkness. Oh gosh, like I think it's just so cool, like when when there's like a day-night cycle and the night is realistically dark. It has to work for the game, because sometimes if it's just like an open world game where you can do anything at any time, then like night will just be annoying. But in the cases, you know, in like a survival game like The Forest, having a truly dark section, you know, having a truly dark night makes it feel so dangerous, and you know, and makes your time in the day feel so valuable. That's not the way to the bonfire. Oh. Oh wait, I can't fast roll anymore. I need to unequip something. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, the Dark Souls 2 darkness, that's a good point. That's kind of an infamous, you know, needed dark and then didn't get it. I don't think it's too awful. You know, like, we have this section, and it's cool in Dark Souls, but it's not, like, mind-blowing. And I feel like, even at its best, the dark in Dark Souls 2 would not have been that mind-blowing. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it would have been awesome. You know, I don't... Of all the failures that Dark Souls 2 had, I don't think putting you in oh, what did I just... That's what I did. I switched to the staff and then I didn't have the staff, so I just kind of punched. Putting you in irritating situations where you have to balance a number of environmental and enemy factors. It was pretty good at that. I would say that it had that down. Oh, God. Nope. This is that thing where it's like, I know there is a torch somewhere down here, or a bonfire somewhere on that lower level. And actually, I saw it. I could see the little thing glimmering in the dark, but I could not remember how to get there. There are mods that do something to the darkness in Dark Souls 2. I would also encourage people to look at, gosh, I can't remember their name now, and it's going to drive me crazy. There's someone who's doing just an unbelievable graphical overhaul of Dark Souls 2 that you can get updates from on Twitter. That's like, it's not going to be done for years. It is really kind of a, you know, a Resident Evil 4 HD remake type of project. But it's incredible. Where's my staff? There we go. Hello. There we go. Yeah, the lava castle in Dark Souls 2, especially in the Scholar of the First Sin, is like almost unforgivably bad. Like, I'm a big defender of Dark Souls 2, and that place fucking sucks. Oh, Stayd. Yes, that's who it is. Stayd on is the modder, and I think it's Stayd on Twitter. And yeah, they are making just one of the coolest remakes. Like, if you, or, you know, mod overhauls, whatever. If you look up, like, the comparison photos, it really does feel, it's like, it's much more different than the Resident Evil 4 one. It's like, it's not trying to say perfectly loyal to the original, but it has that feeling of like, this is what they would have made it look like. You know, this was their dream, and then they had to compromise because of time and technological constraints. But if you could make Dark Souls 2 look like anything, it seems like it would look like this. I would say it is worse than Lost Izalith because the Broom's Castle in Dark Souls 2, because Lost Izalith is kind of unfinished, but it isn't. It's not hard, really. Like, you just run through it, and it's like, oh, could have used, you know, more time on this thing. Broom's Castle is, like, unbelievably difficult in a way that just sucks to play. What's the best Souls game for a first-timer? The first Souls game you play is going to be the hardest, no matter what that game is. I would say maybe Dark Souls 3. There's a strong argument for Dark Souls 1. Hi, Mossy Green. Like, I kind of think... I think Dark Souls 1, in many ways, is still the best of the series. And if you start at 3, you might have a hard time going back to 1 because of how much just kind of slower and more different it will feel. And I don't think that 3 has fewer kind of like true pain points. It's kind of a smoother ride overall, but I don't think any of them are like that much easier or more difficult than the others. You know, Bloodborne's an interesting place to start, just because it's, you know, it's very different, and in some ways maybe that's the best one. I don't know. I think the first Souls game you play is fun, and I also think it's kind of like a trial you have to get through. You know, it's like once you get through 1, you'll get the series, and you'll be, oops, my controller disconnected. You'll be more psyched to play the other ones. But it's like my first was Demon Souls, and like that game was frustrating as shit. But I'm glad I got through it, and now I know what these expect of me. As I've said multiple times while streaming, I think if you are playing one of these games for the first time, you should absolutely look everything up. You should watch playthroughs. You should learn from people who know how to play what you're supposed to be doing. People who talk about going in blind, good for them, but I think they're masochists, and I think that these games are more fun when you have some idea of what's going on. Like that. It turns out you don't have to fight any of those enemies. Okay. Is there anything we want to do? So this area, we're about to fight a boss, and the thing with this boss is that there are other enemies in the arena, and you don't want to wake them up. And so what we have to do is just kind of stay in this place that we land in for the whole time, hopefully, and just wait for him to come towards us. But he'll be throwing shit at us the whole time, so that's not quite as easy as it sounds. This fight is very neato. Come on, skeletons. Okay, go. Ah! It's very hard to... It starts screaming, and then, like, 10 seconds after it screams, that thing pops up. Do you see that skeleton? Just chilling. There we go. Once he gets over here, his attacks will actually start KOing the skeletons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good damage there. Oh. Please hurt the skeletons. Big attack. Ow. That is, it's so, like, I don't think the telegraphing works particularly well on that big oh, shit. Okay, we're toxic, but he's low. Come on. That's it. And the taste of your lips, I'm on the rise. You're toxic. You know that you're toxic. There's his bed. There's the bed that Nito sleeps in. If you come down here, there is a way to come down here before you fight him, and then you can join a covenant. And like almost all covenants in this game, it is related to PvP, and I will never do anything with it. But yeah, it's still cool, and it is cool that you can just see him like chilling out in that coffin. Okay, now I think what we're going to do is go fight Manus. Oh, the Scholar of the First Sin has Aldia, who just pops up and scares the shit out of you. People are talking about in the chat. Yeah, that is anytime when you think that you're about to trigger an entirely normal bonfire and then something else terrible happens, it is very surprising. The Gravelords are fixed in the remaster, I think, but they are also almost entirely just not present. And so it's kind of hard to even know. I mean, I don't encourage invasion very often. It's not really what I play these games for, so I miss out on some of the PvP related things. Okay, I don't know how far these things will follow us. Manus is a tough boss. It's more or less tough depending on your build. And I think with magic, we may have an okay chance with him. But he is tough. We're just carrying this corpse with us. There we go. So this is a very important item because this allows us to block dark magic, which is basically how Manus can kill you instantly unless you have it, and if you have it, then like whatever. Not a big deal. Oh, no thank you. I'm kind of not sure how we get out of here. There's always a way. I will. Jamandabop in the comments said, I think I was the only person who saw Elden Ring bringing back loads of customization and online, and was a little disappointed. You're not alone. I mean, I was not disappointed in that trailer, but I do love, like, my favorite things about Sekiro are basically that it only has the one build, and so everything is so perfectly honed to that build. Like, Sekiro is just a tighter game than any of the Souls games because it knows exactly what you will have at all times, and the Souls games just can't do that. Like it's not, you know, it's not their fault if you have a player going into a fight with a sword or magic or, you know, 5 other guys helping him. You can't do that. And so, as someone who enjoys that sort of difficulty more than necessarily the type of difficulty where you have to, like, level past things necessarily, I did really love Sekiro for that. But I will say I think it has less replay value than the other games, and especially with an open world game, I think it would get a little tiring to only have one moveset for the whole thing. This is our very cool blind archer friend. And he is going to do quite a sick shot here. Y'all get ready for this. This is, I love shit like this. You know, the kind of thing where it's like, this guy's been sitting in a tower for probably 100 years. But he still, you know, it's like, well, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to do one arrow shot. And it's going to be this one, and I'm going to fucking rock this dragon's world. Oof! Oh, God, so cool. And the way... The animation of its wing getting pinned at kind of a funny angle. Oh, it's so good. A truer shot was never loosed. Alright, now you go do the rest. Yeah, I would say people in the chat are talking about Sekiro 2. I would love a Sekiro 2. You know, Bloodborne 2 also seemed like it would happen at some point, and maybe it still will, but, like, these games selling well is not a guarantee of them getting a sequel, especially with From, who does seem to just make whatever the hell they want. Yeah, he could just, like... He could just walk to the edge of the dragon arena and put an arrow in its little dragon brain. But he does want to give us that honor, and I appreciate it. Alright, don't follow me down the elevator. Oh, he did. That feeling when you have an awkward elevator ride with someone you don't know that well? Oh, there's this part. I guess what we can do, this won't help that much, but we can equip the silver pendant, which will block their things. Ow. Okay, that's fine. That one chose a very convenient time for us to laugh. And then it slapped us? Rude. I can't remember if magic did, like, nothing on this. No, magic works. Bye. Weird thing. Kieran or Siren, that's the one that goes to Artorias' grave, right? I don't think I've talked to them yet. Oh, hi. I will say on the Sekiro versus, you know, Dark Souls versus other conversation, I love Dark Souls, or I love Sekiro so much. Um, I don't think it has quite the like almost religious feeling moments that that the best Souls games do. Um, you know, Dark Souls 1 has a lot. It has Ash Lake, it has the part where you drop into the Four Kings area. Um, like this is a game that is made of those kind of sublime feeling moments. And then my video about Dark Souls 3 was about how that game, you know, has a lot of those moments as well. And Sekiro, because it's more grounded, even though it has, actually, I take that back. The fight with the dragon, I think, is pretty close to anything like that. You know, the kind of fantasy lightning wind dragon fight. Sekiro has many more kind of like perfect intensity moments. You know, like I have never felt like I was in a sword fight in the way that I have in Sekiro. They're just good at different things. But all that is to say, I'm really glad, especially with how big the stuff is in the Elden Ring trailer, like physically big. I'm really glad that it looks like, if nothing else, we will get more of those sorts of moments. This is one of the things that I decided to do on this run, is we are seeing Sif. Oh, bye. Yes, I do have the Moonlight Greatsword. We're seeing Sif in the past before we have to fight him in the present, so we will get the very, very sad cutscene, as opposed to just the sad cutscene. Video games, they let you make choices. Okay. Now I'm wondering if... I mean, I haven't really used up much of my resources. We'll attempt Manus, and probably die, and that's fine. This is another one of those areas that it's like, I never in my life could I actually tell you what this place looks like. But I kind of know my way around it. We actually can use these sorceries that we're getting here, the like Dark Bead and the Black Flame and stuff. Those would be useful for us, maybe. This is not a New Game Plus file. It's just a normal new game. It's kind of like, this is like Space Mountain. You ever seen those pictures of Space Mountain with the lights on? And it's like, oh, it's a room with a roller coaster in it, it turns out. But when you're in it, you're like, this could be anything. I'm flying through galaxies. I don't know what to tell you. This is not a New Game Plus file. All right. Okay, here's our friend. Our abyss friend. We're not human, so we can't summon Sif in this fight, which is a little sad. Maybe if we die here, I will do it. Even though getting the button prompt right to summon him is really hard in the heat of the moment. Look at that. This design is sweet. I do love how different that design is from, like, pretty much everything else you fought. Oh, good start. You know, it really does feel like a monster. Great start. Also, our magic is not doing a lot of damage. Can I put these on? Nope. Is there a lighter glove? These weigh almost nothing. Nope, that's the lightest glove. Oh, I'm actually going to use 2 because I do want 10 Estus. What is the longest I have ever taken to beat a Souls game? I mean, I think Dark Souls 2, if you're doing all the DLC, is like the longest game overall. But in the spirit of the question, I'm sure it was Demon Souls, because that was my first game and that was the hardest one. Do we have we bought Crystal Soul Spear? We have, and now we can use it. Okay. We have Crystal Soul Spear. You know, as I've said already, hardest Souls game is the first. Also, probably the longest Souls game will be your first, just because you're dying so many times. So if I was to play them now, almost certainly Dark Souls 2 would take the longest, but I don't think anything's going to take longer than that first run of Demon Souls. Yeah, I remember people putting out some pretty nutty times on how long it took them to beat Sekiro, which was like a... Oh, ow. You know, that was like a probably... Oh, we're slow rolling again. What did somehow equipping Crystal Soul Spear make us slower? Oh, no, I just put on the gloves because I'm dumb. Okay, so we're gonna try to get the Sith summon. It's challenging, but it will make the fight easier. There we go. Oh, we don't actually have to push, like, okay. That's good. Oh. You know, it's funny. I know I've done this fight and got the timing down, but it certainly doesn't feel like it now. Okay, attack Sif, please. That's not a lot of damage. Remember when we two-shot Pinwheel? You know, I will say with all of both of our Soul Spears, actually not insignificant. Like, that's a pretty good chunk. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I saw him charging that up. I was in the kind of like, okay, I guess I should switch to the silver pendant, and then like as I had that thought, I was like, oh no, I'm dead. That's what happened. I mean, the pendant's actually not, the timing isn't that hard because you can just go like this, and that's like, there are no down frames in that. Like, you will just continuously block anything. It's more just having it ready. And so really what I should do is I should have that on, that should be the item that's ready all the time. And then I should switch to the Estus if I need it. I guess I'm just going a different way each time through here. Help me, carving. Where the hell am I? Why do I keep taking different routes? Wait. Wait a minute. No, I was on the right path and then I turned around. Oh. I'm gonna die wandering into these things, which don't even attack. What am I doing? I half want to use a homeward bone because I feel like I just need to, like, reset my sense of direction. Man, someone should make a video about getting lost in caves. It seems like a good topic. Back up. Run away. Really? No, I would say never run a magic build as your first run. That seems unwise. It's like magic requires you to have knowledge of the game just by literally, like, knowing where to get spells. Whereas, in general, if you're swinging a sword, you can just swing that sword. I need to figure out my route through here because whatever I'm doing is not taking me in the correct direction. Is it down this way? I think it's... So if I drop down there, that takes me... Oh, I think it's that place with the lights. Okay, so I don't think we're under-leveled for Manus. We're doing good damage when we hit him, so it's not like... I mean, I could, you know, go fight some other stuff and come back. I think we can beat him. I think we need to just, pardon the expression, get good. Okay, summon! Ow! Don't fall off the edge. Terrible starts, man. Just the worst. And we're gonna die. I'm so sorry to everyone watching the stream. This is... You spend 40 minutes watching me be lost in a cave and 1 second watching me die to the Father of the Abyss. I feel like once you can kind of get a read on him and maintain the distance that you want and stuff, it gets easier. But in the beginning, where he just kind of rushes you down and you're like, I don't know what to do, that's very challenging. I've got the Bo Burnham song "Problematic" stuck in my head. If any of you are familiar from his most recent special, I'm problematic. It's a problem. Okay, don't hit me with dark magic, please. Thank you. Don't hit me with dark magic, please. I can hear it going off behind me. Okay. God! Maybe the problem is I'm just running for Sif's summon sign, and that fucks me up. If I die again right now, I am gonna be so mad. I'm mad! I just had to say that because I said I was going to, and I won't make promises I can't keep. Oh, what are we gonna do? Alright, I'm gonna do one more crack at him, and if I can't do anything, then we're gonna go do some stuff in other places in the game. This is what people like, right? They like seeing people yell at streams. I'm angry. This is upsetting to me. I've staked some sense of my personal worth on being able to fight a video game boss. If we can remember to keep doing that drop attack, that's kind of fun. Another. Oh! See? You can always hear the dark magic going off behind you, and it's just a question of this time, is it going to decide to hit you or not? Cat. Oh, yeah, the dog's in the room, and the cat is in the hallway outside. We got both. Oh, you can see... Yeah, you can see his eyes right there. I think this is where you can snipe him from. Okay. Haha! You know what? We've lasted the first 10 seconds of the fight without taking fatal damage. I'll take it. Oh, shoot. I really wish that Soul Spear connected. Sif, can you please aggro him? Oh, this is the combo. The Wombo combo. That did not actually do that much damage. Oh, I thought he was going to attack Sif. Look, I never want anyone to attack a dog, but I also don't want anyone to attack me. Okay, just stand back. Just don't let him mess with you. Shoot. Missing these high damage spells really hurts, I gotta say. Okay. See? You can just spam it. That does not do any damage at all. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. You know, when we're being hit here, we're not actually taking much damage. I don't know why I would say something like that. Sif, please. I'll try... Oh, that was a lingering asshole magic shot. That was a crazy place to heal, but it worked out. It's like our magic does almost no damage, but... Whoa! But it does almost as much as our sword, and it is safer to use. Wow, Sif really just not drawn any aggro this whole fight, huh? I mean, I guess he's doing damage, which is maybe better, because we're certainly not doing damage. I just saw him take a bunch from that dark magic. No! Okay. Lived through that. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have complained so much, because now he's probably just about to kill Sif. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, gosh. We're just shooting our little thunderbolts. Lightning bolt. Oh, gosh. Okay. You know, we are still alive. And in fact, we're near full health. I don't know how many Estus we have, but it's not 0. Oh, ow. It's 3. About to be 2. God. Okay, we are out of soul arrows, so we are gonna have to start fighting him with the sword. Maybe we could do the... the vulnerability is probably too long. We do have that big, we have that big R2 attack, the Boomlight Greatsword, that does, you know, magic damage. Shoot. Oh, bad move. Oh no, Sif is limping! Oh god. This is awful. Stay the fuck out of his way. Oh, stupid move. I thought I was gonna be clever. Oh, boy. That's tough. I mean, okay. Oh, Dark Bead is interesting. Yeah, because we certainly don't need, like, we'll never have time to use Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Dark Orb. Where do you get Dark Bead? This is not Soul Level 1. And we missed our Soul Spears and our Soul right after this bonfire? Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, it's back here with all the other guys. We missed a couple of our soul spears, which really, that's like our big damage in the beginning. And so I think if we can not, like, if we had hit those, he would have been dead, just based on the amount of damage that we did without dying. So we've just got to hit those, and then it'll be fine. Oh, you asshole. We'll see when we fight Calamite if it's easier or harder. Thank you, Great the Famous, for saying that. Sorry, I have not been looking at chat much because I've been trying to live. Okay, let's go back to the bonfire. We can equip this. We'll see how it does. He might be very resistant to dark damage, but Dark Beat also just does a lot of damage. So even if he's resistant, it might be okay. Okay, let us try that. Just a second. I got those stringy little hairs in my face. You know, my hair has never been as long as it is now, and I keep waiting for it to, like, turn into something that looks like a normal person, and it keeps not doing that. If I had to describe it's like, my hair is much longer than him, but I wear it in the same way that Norman Reedus in Death Stranding does, with like the little ponytail sticking right out the back of his head. I really enjoy not having bangs, but it looks goofy as hell, just like it does in Death Stranding. Don't hit me. Did I see the trailer for Signalis from earlier today? I didn't. What's that? God, the Aragorn look. That is maybe the most complimentary way someone could describe having long, unkempt hair. Oh, don't worry. Eventually you'll look like Viggo Mortensen. No, I won't. Okay, we have hit with 3 out of the 4. I would like Sif to draw his rage for a second so I can heal. There we go. Responds to commands. Oh, but I missed that, and I should have known. I should have known I would miss. That's a not a good attack to magic through. Okay. Oh gosh! Ah, I forgot, because he doesn't do the magic right at the beginning. Oh. That was a good attempt. Like, he was under 50%. So fast. We got this. I'm not worried anymore. And any of his other magic attacks give you more time to respond to them. It's really just that kind of shotgun blast that it's like, look, you don't have your thing out, or if you're not rolling, you're gone, buddy. That's it. Oh, and I didn't even kill him. I'm problematic. That's a problem. It's a reasonable point, Red Rumia, to use the weaker attacks first and then bring... Oh! You know, we haven't summoned for this whole run, but let's summon. Let's summon a Giant Dad. I'm not against summoning. It's kind of fun. Stats? Okay, we can look at stats. You can see this. Or, you know, we got 45 intelligence, so we're really high on that. 26 vitality. You know, we're doing fine. Okay. I don't want to keep our summon waiting. Should I summon? I mean, there's no reason not to summon Sif. It's not like it's going to, I don't know why we're having to watch the cutscene. The summon would have seen the cutscene. I mean, I could get 19 attunement for one more spell slot, but also it's like I don't really need one more spell. It's not, you know, we're not running out of spells. We're running out of good spells, and that happens just because we get so few of them. Usually summoning gives them a bigger health bar. However, with Sif, since you're already in the fight when you summon, I don't think he gets a bigger health bar than what he starts with. Fuck, don't die, don't. Oh my goodness. Look, that's the universe telling us don't summon. I'm just saying, if I was a summon, I would have stopped me from getting my ass handed to me within the first 10 seconds of the fight. Sometimes they really just don't cut it. I'm sorry, Nick, especially if you're doing the opposite of stream sniping. If you are stream helping. It really is. It is this uniquely guilty feeling of, like, because, like, getting summoned, especially in a place like this, is like a pain in the ass. And so it's like, that guy was sitting here for so long, waiting for someone to come ask him for help. And then, oh no. And then I did, and then I immediately ate it. Brain drain? Look, if this convinces you to buy Dark Souls Remastered, then you might enjoy it, because this is Dark Souls, baby. This is running into a thing repeatedly. Oh, and the summon sign's gone, too. I'm sorry, Nick. Okay, 2 soul spears down. 3 soul spears down. That attack is pretty easy to dodge. If he just did that, we'd be fine. Oh. Okay, I'm switching to the silver pendant, so when he starts pulling out the magic, I'm ready. See? Told you. I'm ready. That's the big... Those Sif don't run in there. Okay. We've used up all of our soul spears. We've hit all of them. I'm getting distracted because I'm trying to switch to Dark Bead. Hey, that's not bad damage. That's an okay amount of damage. Our health bar relative to him and how many Estus we have, we're doing pretty great. Back up, back up! Oh, shit. Don't... Okay, that's... That's okay. Like, you gotta remember in Souls, it's like you can be almost dead, but now we've got full health again. We are in exactly the same place that we were a second ago. We're no worse off, except we have a couple fewer Estus. But that's fine. Please, just give me an opening. Oh, shoot. Okay, Dark Orb is not it. That takes too long to cast. Oh my gosh, is there an edge of the stage we could fall off? I think there might be, and I don't want to hit it. I mean, honestly, Sif might do it for us at this point. But I'm not taking any chances. Yes! Okay. That was the time we really needed to hit it, and you know what? We did. Oh my god! No! Oh my god! Oh, it's fine. It's fine. The game had been too easy up till now. That was very funny. I'm glad that happened. my life is better for it. Every time we die, the victory's just that much sweeter. Ow, ow. Wow, it laughs at us. You're laughing. I just got hit in the back with Dark Beat and you're laughing. Whew. Oh, Nick? Nick, I have the craziest story to tell you, bud. At least we didn't die when it was on 1 HP and we had an actual person summoned. That would have been extra bad. Hello, good sir. Nick's like this fucking guy. Alright, we got this. I don't know why we have to watch the whole cutscene when there's a summon. I don't think that's usually the case. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of play it cool until, like, everyone gets here. Now, Nick's here. Sif will be here in a second. I wish I didn't miss that Soul Spear. Look, now, y'all were making fun of me. Nick's about to eat it now. Ow. Or maybe just we will. Nick. Nick, you're not looking well. The bad news about summoning someone is our greatest weakness is basically running out of the ability to deal damage. And Manus has more health now, so we need more ability to deal damage. But I think he is, you know, he's out-damaging what we lost, if that makes sense. Nick, stay strong. I need you here. Dark Orb sucks, man. I've never really used that, and I think I was right to not. Can't get me with that shit. Oh, you can get me with that shit. Okay, he's so fucking close. Yes! Yes! Oh, buddy. Nick. Pour one out. Pour one out for Nick. Good stuff. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Let's go back to the sanctuary just to talk to the mushroom lady. Oof. That was a lot. Oh, and it's even weirder for that girl who was inside Manus because we're wearing her clothes. Imagine if you were kidnapped and then the person who rescued you from your kidnappers showed up wearing your clothes. Okay, we got 3 Elizabeth's mushrooms. Why not? Here's the question. Should we just go and fight Kalameet? Is there any reason we wouldn't fight Kalameet? Alright, let's go fight the dragon. Is the township the best? Yeah, it is. Oh, Kalameet doesn't have dark defense. That's a tip. I love... Oh, here we go. Here's our friend. Yeah. I don't like to fight well-meaning NPCs. Are you enjoying gaming currently? I am. We just had a big ol' catharsis killing Kalameet. Or no, we have not killed Kalameet yet. Killing Manus. Thank you, a sexy guy, for clipping that. I appreciate it. Y'all, I had kind of an exciting moment today where Waypoint was doing a big stream today, and my Dark Souls 3 video came up there, which was really cool. And Patrick Klepek said, it was kind of funny because it was like, it wasn't everyone like, oh, that video is very good, but it was like acknowledgement, which for me is almost as exciting, where Patrick Klepek said, "Oh, I need to finish that video that everyone says is good." And then Gita Jackson was like, "Oh, Jacob Geller, Dark Souls 3 is thinking of ending things." And then Austin Walker was like, "Oh, Jacob Geller, huh?" Which was like, the fact that Austin Walker has any familiarity with my name whatsoever is truly the most thrilling thing in the world for me. I don't do everything for approval. But if there's someone's approval I want, it's Austin Walker. I need to kind of get in the figure out how this fight works. I think not locking on is generally a good this is we're figuring out Calamite. God. Oh, this is that one that goes out. Okay, I'm gonna try a Dark Bead. Oh, gosh. Oh! Whoop! That was, okay, that was the roll that we want. Okay, so it seems like Dark Bead, I mean, it does a good amount of damage. It's not quite the, you know, the one shot that we might hope for, but it's fine. Hope. I am doing kind of, oh, that's a scary attack. I'm kind of no-scoping because Calamite's so big, and playing not locked on is generally the easier way to do this fight. Nope. Like many bosses in Dark Souls, it seems like the best thing to do is just kind of stay right under its legs. Oh, ow. Should have waited to see what it would do there. Roll! Yes. Okay, we'll have to do a little work with our sword, but it'll be okay. Yeah, our sword is doing totally adequate damage. I mean, I'm happy to just keep doing this loop. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Well, that worked out well. Nope. Nope. That... Spin! This is okay. We're playing it slow, which is what you have to do. That was a pretty strong placement on our part. I think it'd be cool if you got a good chop on its neck for the last hit. Just cut its head off. Roll. That attack is very funny, how many times it's looked like we've been in the exact middle of it and actually been fine and not taken any damage. This might, if we lose this fight, which is still possible, it might be a good one to consider the ring that gives us more spells and halves our health. I mean, having the health would be bad, but, like, clearly we have lost almost all of our health just at this last, like, you know, fifth of the fight, because we don't have a way of doing big damage anymore. That was pretty weird. That was big damage. Can we do one more of those? Oh. Ho-ho! The Moonlight Greatsword R2 comes in clutch. And for our troubles, we got a ring that makes the game twice as difficult. Thank you, Zamnim, for the Prime sub. Oh, boy. Yetikrill as well. Thanks, y'all. Very nice. Very nice. And that is, that's the whole DLC. I guess we can level up our endurance a little. Oh, and we can attune another spell. I could have attuned another spell that whole time. Black Flame? No, it's a Pyromancy. Okay. Now, yeah, we should fight Sif. I don't want to, but we should. Which means we should go to the... I'm just trying to remember where things are. The Undead Parish is probably the closest one. People talk about, people are having... Oh, there's a Titanite slab behind the waterfall? I don't think I do that. We don't need it for this run. We don't have anything that's improved in that way. But that is really good to know. People talk about, with this game, one of the things being there's only a 4-way roll. I have to be honest, I feel like I've never noticed that. Like, it's just not something that's particularly bothered me. And it seems weird that I wouldn't. But, that's... I don't know. That's just how I've always... It's never seemed like too big of a deal. Oh, Big Hat Logan's staff is good. Is it only good if we're, like, over level 50 or something? Thank you, Wildstar, for the subscription. You know, there are things like it where it's like under 50, this is what you should do. And when you're over 50, you should do this instead. I don't know. Magic is weird with the way that different things work, because often, okay, it is just a good staff. We'll try to get it then. You know, we can afford to buy pretty much everything he's got now, and then he'll go crazy and we'll have to fight him. You know, in that way that happens to all Dark Souls characters. What was I gonna say? Who knows? Not important. Oh, we gotta kill these plants. Killing plants sounds like, what my house plants think I'm best at. I don't know. I'm trying here. I actually have, I have a rubber tree plant that is sitting at a table next to my desk. It's doing very well. It recently grew a new leaf, which I believe means that it's very healthy. So, take that. I also have a tomato plant outside, and it has several tiny green tomatoes, and one of them is orange, and I was like, I've succeeded. Put me on a farm. I've got it. Civ should be kind of a... I hesitate to even say this. Should be kind of a cakewalk at this point. I mean, we are, like, over-leveled significantly for this part of the game, but Any Dark Souls boss can always kind of mess you up. However, we absolutely have to watch the cutscene because we got the sad one on purpose. So that's what we're going to do. Hey, Mitch. One of my Fortnite gamer buddies is in the chat. That's right. I have Fortnite gamer buddies. All right. Pour one out. Sorry, King. No. You're a good dog. I remember telling, oh, thank you for the hype train. Hell yeah. This is still the first playthrough. Oh. Oh my god. I remember telling my dad about this. I was like, and it's really neat if you go to the wolf first in the past, then it remembers you in the present, and it's really sad. And he was like, and you still have to kill it? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, that's awful. Why would you play that game? Oh no. Oh, it makes me sad how weak Sif is to Darkbead. At least it was quick. I'm sorry, King. I use that music a lot in videos. The Sif theme specifically. It just has a good. I mean, it's very sad. It does its purpose. It also has a really good kind of punch in, like that very first na 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 is like is a good way to just kind of like, we're establishing a new mood now. And so I use it pretty frequently. It's also, I mean, I wonder when making Dark Souls if they just, they always knew that they were going to do, I guess the Great Soul Era will do us. If they're going to do this DLC, because, like, it is so kind of mind-blowing to have a cutscene that was there in the original game change after the addition of DLC. Like, it's just, especially in this sort of game, I feel like it's so wholly unexpected that it's just a genius move, and really, yeah, it's, if they planned ahead, that's awesome, and if they didn't plan ahead and just stumbled upon it, that's also awesome. All right, we're going to eat a curse. In Community, one of Troy's, I don't know, one of his goals, one of his, like, things he wants to do before graduates is eat a ghost. And sometimes I think about that in context of Dark Souls. We're not going to spend any more time than we need to down here. We don't have to farm the Dark Wraiths for chunks, thank goodness. We can just get in and get out. It's funny, I remember that Community thing because not only does he say he wants to eat a ghost, but then in the in the episode in the 5th season where Pierce dies and they're doing his like will, the bizarre like lava lamp coffin he was in starts hissing, and like the stuff is coming out of it. And Troy, this is very into Community. Troy starts like sucking it up in an attempt to save it, and he's like, "Does anybody have a balloon?" But it's like Troy actually did get to eat a ghost. He accomplished his goal. That's it. Any other questions about my encyclopedic knowledge of Community? Stop it! Don't hit me, ghosts! God damn it! That was bullshit. Oh, you... Zamnam, that's right. It was an Energon pod. Now, that's very annoying to have died by the ghosts there, because we only have 2 transient curses. And I know where the others are, but it's nice to just get through that whole section without using them. Ooh, what to draw on... Is it pronounced ASCII or ASK2? I've always wondered. I say Moonlight Greatsword. Whatever the case. ASCII. Great. I was thinking about ASCII art. I think I retweeted something about this the other day, because like GameFAQs would always have really beautiful ones on top of things. I love old GameFAQs. I mean, like, what an incredibly toxic place, but the actual FAQs that people would write, I spent so much time reading those. I still think about, like, just, not even the kind of, like, I know I talked about in that Future of Writing on Games video, I talked about the, like, eco plot analysis one, but even the ones that were just, like, here's how you do Resident Evil 4 pistol only. It was just so interesting to read, like, the theory crafting of. Ghosts coming toward me. I should just magic them instead of trying to kill them with the sword. He said after, and then immediately killed one with the sword. It is, honestly, we're living in the death of walkthrough culture, because everyone just posts videos of them playing through it, like on YouTube. And as I think everyone knows, those aren't as good. Sometimes you want to read what to do and not scrub through like a 4-hour-long YouTube video and attempt to find the one part you need. Oh, I will take these because that's more curses. That's interesting. Yeah, I wonder, do most modern games still have GameFAQs written for them? It just seems like so thankless at this point. You know, I think that videos, like watching videos, can be really useful in other circumstances. I'm a big proponent of watching Dark Souls playthroughs, because I kind of think you have to see someone... Oh my gosh, look at all those ghosts. I think you have to see someone play the game well before you can fully understand how to play the game well. No! I refuse to get killed by ghosts 2 times in a row. But, you know, in just like a open world game where you're like, where is the key for this? I just want to read. This guy has it. Okay, we're gonna make it. That's fine. We've got this cool guy up here. What up? Thank you. He was interesting. An interesting thing. You can buy a spell from him to break curses. And even though there's virtually no way we'll get cursed for the rest of the run, I'm still going to buy it because just in case, I don't want to get cursed. I think it's a kind of funny speed running strat that I don't actually know if this is in like the world record or whatever, but you can just snipe him from kind of far away, and when he dies, you get the key no matter where you were standing, and so people will just shoot him. Bound is here! Hello, Bound. Oh yeah, there's an open mic happening on the Geller Discord very soon. So I'll probably wrap this up in a little bit, maybe after we, successfully or unsuccessfully kill the 4 kings. But then people should go over there. The Geller Discord is open to $3 and above patrons, if you were not aware. I just thought it'd be cool when these things opened if you got a cutscene of like all the dragons in that valley being swept away. They were like, water? Where did this come from? But so far, no dice. Okay, so now we are out of the land of the ghosts and into the land of the dark wraiths. This is just I just want to point out too many bodies. I'll go on record. I'll say it. Oh, no thank you. Ho-ho! One hit backstab. Someone not resistant to magic. This area is not, I mean, we are lucky enough to be able to just run straight through it because we don't need, for instance, the very large ember, which is, kind of buried somewhere, or it's on a balcony over here. And there are other things that are a pain in the ass to get. Why do they keep doing this? I've never had so many of them try to soul suck me. I hate that big head thing. I hate it. We don't need to fight it. We're running past. I feel like I'm pretty good at fighting Dark Wraiths because I've had to farm Titanite chunks enough. Gamer. Do you think gamer should be something that people say like Kobe? Like you do a cool gamer moment and you're like, gamer. Okay, so should we just sprint through this? Because there are Dark Wraiths in here too. Okay, we do still have our ghost killing. Oh no, we don't! Shoot! I don't really want to use another transient curse. There's the other Dark Wraith. Ow. But once we get in here... Well, actually, the ghosts can come in here, which is a real pain in the ass. So we're going to go in, and then we're going to run down a bunch of the stairs. Okay, and then we're going to put on... Ooh! See? You see those fucking ghostly arms? No, thank you. Here's what I'll do. I'll drop down and now we'll armor up. Sorry for kind of ruining that incredibly cool moment. I still think it's pretty cool. I'm keeping my, oh, maybe keeping the helmet on is bad because I'll take more damage from magic. Actually, we might not do this because I think we're gonna need more than 4 Estus. We'll see. You know, never say never. That's 1 down. Oh, hello. See, this is, for people unfamiliar, this is Havel tanking, where you just put on the heaviest armor in the game, and you can kind of just take their hits. And with the Four Kings specifically, it is a very reasonable strategy to just take their hits. Yeah, in New Game Plus, this gets much harder. Oh, wow. Darkbead does it to him. Good lord. Yeah, this next one ain't a bat's chance in hell. We're just jogging. All right, there he is. An interesting thing is they spawn on a timer, and there are actually more than 4 that will spawn if you take long enough. Like, if we just waited, there would be a 5th king that spawned, but we only need to kill 4 of them. Bye, dude. Oh, what a cool design. Y'all, should we beat the game? I feel like we should eat the game. Eat the game. Beat the game. Isn't? I thought, Dark Stalker would come. Maybe he doesn't if we've already put the Lord Vessel down? Oh, what a shame. I didn't talk to the other guy. I am going to use the bathroom first. Yeah, I didn't talk to Frampt, I swear. I didn't say a word to that freaking snake. I'm back. Whew. Alright. Time to jump down a big hole and go to a ashy place and fight a night owl. Let's take this shit off. Oh, wait, no.
You sorry fool. You.
Falling down. Yeah, Frampt is mad at me, and it's like, alright. Oh, this is a very cool cutscene. Even though we got our gross, ugly, hollow hand. I don't know why Frampt is mad at me. I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't talk to Dogstar. They're just both mad at me. Oh, the Hornet Ring. That's a good call. I have not put it on yet, but I should. I've still got the Abyss Ring on. Oh, okay. That's so. I just made. I made everyone mad at me in one run. I mean, just the, like, people like to talk about how Dark Souls has a big interconnected world, and it does, but I also think its brilliance is these impossible spaces, like the Abyss that you fight the Four Kings in, or this, like, there is no way this is here. You know, it's so, this cannot exist in the same world that we were just in. And it is so cool. God, I love this area. Wow, they're going down quick. I would actually say I am not particularly good at parrying Gwyn. I die a lot on Gwyn, so this might not be the victory lap that that everyone's hoping for, but hopefully. Pretty good at parrying the knights, though. The quarry and control is a good comparison to this. That's a good connection. Anywhere that you're underground, like you're clearly underground and you can see the sky, is just so cool. Like, what a cool thing to do. I wonder if it's possible that Dark Bead would do more damage than parrying him. Because it would be kind of cool to parry and then just hit him in the face with some magic. We'll try it. I'm kind of curious. It seems like we're a magic build. We should go. Yeah, I'll parry first. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh! I don't think that's ever happened to me. That's so funny. We got smacked right off the edge. And I was just playing it so cool. I was like, we're gonna walk up slowly. We're gonna just parry all these guys in one try. It is, I will say, if you repeatedly die to Gwyn, as I have done before, it's a very long walk back. There is the very cool Easter egg of being able to, if you save Solaire, you can summon him for the final fight, which is incredibly cool. I've already said that I think canonically Solaire goes mad. That's just what has to happen. But I really like that they give you that little that little addition if you do save him. For the sword stream, when I play this game, because I do think I'll play Dark Souls on the sword stream, we're just going big Zweihander all the way. But I really like the Moonlight Greatsword is cool. Like, it feels... It does a lot of damage, but it also feels kind of light. You know, it doesn't feel like as heavy as those other swords. I like its moveset a lot. Okay. Let's not get backhanded off the edge by Axe Knight this time. I might just try and backstab him because the axe is a little more unpredictable. And then the last guy has a spear, which is also a more challenging moveset. But not if you just run behind him one time. Okay. Everyone get ready for the sad piano music. I'll turn it up a little bit. Oh! Oh! That's so funny. The problem with Gwyn, like where you get screwed is he's so aggressive, and so if you get hit once, it's really hard to find the time to heal, and then you're trying to heal and he keeps hitting you, and it's you know, if you can just parry the first 3 times that he hits you, no problemo. I'm tired of these guys. We're not gonna fight them. Hello, the real Rango. Whenever anyone says hello in all caps, I hear it like Tim Rogers. Hello. We are at Gwyn. Gosh, we've got all the knights behind us. We've talked about Elden Ring a little bit on the stream already. I think it looks lit. I was a little disappointed in how Dark Souls-y it looked just aesthetically, but I think there is plenty of time for me to be proven incorrect on that, and I look forward to whatever wrinkles they're adding to the formula. If you don't know who Tim Rogers is, you should look up Tim Rogers. Y'all like my video essays. Ho ho! Yeah. Yeah, that's good. What did I say? We get stuck trying to parry. Okay. See, now I'm over it. Now I wish we just killed him. But yeah, Darkbeat. Darkbeat is the way to go. If we could... Wait, actually, I don't have the Red Tearstone Ring. If we could somehow hurt ourselves enough to get into Red Tearstone Ring, I'm almost sure we could do it in 2. Bum 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 bum. Someone should do a ranking of all the Soulsborns by the sadness of their credits music. Because they're all very sad, but in different ways. They're always kind of like a very slight vocalist. I think the one at the end of Dark Souls 1 is called Nameless Song. And then Dark Souls 2, maybe has 2 different ones? I don't know if I'm making that up. Demon Souls definitely has 2 different ones, depending on if you do the quote-unquote good or bad ending. Yeah, Super Blonde, the guy with glasses and a little white dog, is absolutely Tim Rogers. A little Bippy Babish, or whatever his dog's name is. Okay. Let's get 3 parries and just murk this guy, okay? Oh, I rolled. I can also hear them near... Damn it. I could hear them near that door, and I was scared that they were going to poke me through it. And so I didn't want to back up against that. What a disappointing note to end this game on. Oh, I'm sorry for dying on Gwyn, everyone. The boss that people say is easy. But it's okay, because we get to keep running through the kiln of the first flame, and it keeps being really cool to look at. I just want everyone to remember that I beat Ornstein and Smo on my first try on this run. Oh my gosh. I've proven. One of the most impressive things for me is if you're ever watching a speedrunner and they like mess up and they keep trying to do the trick, because you can tell how crushing it is to like not be able to do that, because it's like, well, you know, our chances for a good time are just kind of ruined, but they keep doing it because they're like performing for an audience, and I think it's so cool. I will never speedrun, but I am infinitely impressed and entertained by them. Yeah, I watch Summoning Salt. Go through the white light. Okay. Alright. 4th or 5th or whatever it is times the charm. And a 1. And a 2. Oh, there we go! Oh my god! Oh, fuck. Please die. Oh, no! Oh, that was very good. Oh, that's a Dark Souls finish if there ever was one. Oh, that's very good. All right. Well, what are we gonna do? Do we rekindle the first flame? Do we walk out the dang door? We're walking out the door. To hell with the status quo. Let the old world not burn. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Very good. Absolutely.
My lord, bless thy safe return.
Yeah, that's right.
Let Karth and Thraft serve your highness. We are here.
The first time I beat this game, I walked out the door because I was like, well, I don't think I'm ready to end it yet. And then this happened, and I was like, I have no idea what is going on.
Let the true dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
Isn't it silly that while you're playing a game, the game has to have the trademark next to its title? It's not important, but I do think it's funny that it's like, if there's even a second that Dark Souls doesn't have TM next to it, someone's gonna steal it and we will have no recourse. Well, that was good. That was a challenging run. I said before, sometimes I feel like you get so good at doing the one thing that you know works in Dark Souls that then you don't have to do anything else and you don't find ways of the game challenging you anymore. And so doing this very specific magic run and being like, we are going to get the Moonlight Greatsword and we are going to do this stuff, and we really didn't. We only summoned on Manus, I guess. It was a good challenge, and there were bosses that I felt like I had to interact with in ways that I had never done before. It's cool. I mean, it's like, this is just one of the best games ever made. It's not getting old anytime soon. So I mentioned this before, but the next game that I'm thinking of playing on stream is Titanfall 2. I'm very excited about replaying Titanfall 2. So it's that'll be a complete change of pace. Not a hard game, but a great game. And I love Titanfall 2, and I played a ton of the multiplayer, and I certainly played the campaign when it came out, but not that much. And so I'm really excited to go back to it, and I think it'll also be just a great game for people getting hype on stream. We have to let the credits play out of respect. If you beat a game and it's really good, you let the credits play. Unless it's like an Ubisoft game where the credits are like 35 minutes long, and then you don't have to. I'm trying to think of what are everyone's games with the longest credits they've ever played. I think it's kind of a fascinating thing. Some of the Assassin's Creed credits are unbelievably long. See you, Mossy Green. I think, how long are Red Dead 2's? Red Dead 2 has long ass credits. Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, Final Fantasy XIV, the game that you can play for free the first 60 levels of, including the award-winning expansion Heavensward. Never heard of it. The Rain World credits. Rain World is a bit of a white whale game for me. I really want to play it, but I never have. There are some games that let you like do stuff through the credits that I think are awesome. Like Platinum games, frequently, at least like Bayonetta and Wonderful 101, you like fight through the credits, which is just sick. And it's like, yeah, make your credits as long as you want. I get to keep playing your game. I also love about Dark Souls, there's literally the credits end, and then it is just, here is the first cutscene of the game again. Like, there's nothing that breaks it up. It's not even like, good job, you did it. It's like, here's the first cutscene of the game again. Yes, how many times do we have to tell you that this is a cycle? Alright, well that will do it for this stream, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for helping me beat Dark Souls. What a fun thing to do live. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Peace. Bye.